Dopest dope I've ever smoked. Hands down, dopest dope I've ever smoked.
It's not better than the Blue Oyster. You can't beat it. I don't think I can handle better than
This is like...
That's how you're professional, though.
If that means you're professional when you get to that point, I don't ever want to feel that.
Then,
I love getting high.
but then, yeah, I mean, you still feel high. You're just like, yeah,
No,
like
I love
crazy
like
high.
I love because I never really had like a whole like party scene,
Yeah,
and so like I was never really into that. So for me, getting blasted is like my way of partying.
I mean, I feel you. I mean, you can. You just gotta be ready to go. Sometimes your throat can't handle it. Sometimes you're like, I gotta take a break.
But yeah,
Welcome to Smoke With Us.
I'm Eastwood,
I'm Blue.
and this is our virtual smoke circle.
Woo woo.
Cause it's lonely out there for us stoners, you know.
Yeah, that's why we started this podcast. So let's make the world less lonely.
And once again, this is sponsored by East Tree CBD.
East Tree CBD.
So you better get your asses on your phone to their website, easttreecbd.com. Get all your Delta 8 and CBD needs. And don't forget to use our code SWU10.
yeah, you'll get 10% off. And also, if you've been looking for that good CBD, they got it. Okay. CBD can be hard to find, like good stuff. This ain't no gas station shit, bruh. Like,
Hell no.
this is going to make you feel good. And then also, if you've been hearing about that Delta 8 and want to try it, they also got good of that. And so if you don't know what Delta 8 is, still get you medicated. But
If you don't know what Delta 8 is, you have Google more than likely at the palm of your hand.
you
Just
right.
look it up.
You right. You'll still get medicated, and it's like it's different. It's a little bit different experience. You definitely won't have anxiety. You definitely won't have paranoia. So if that's something you have to watch out for with normal stuff, Delta 8's the way to go.
Hooty hoo. So we're smoking on some Punch Cake OG. Punch
so.
Cake. I don't know. Fucking Punch Cake.
We've rated it.
We rated it. It's back again because we got her.
We got her, and that's all we got right now.
Yeah.
It's getting a little dry out here,
tight.
folks.
Getting a little tight. But yeah, so we're just chilling. We're smoking on a bowl from a bong.
Yeah.
We've done like 2.
No, I did 1, and this is our second.
Okay, so we're on our second.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm at a 7.
I'm at a barely 7.
Yeah, I'm like waiting for him in the lobby.
Yeah, I'm like getting. I just got through the bouncer. He like gave me the up down. I was like, I guess.
Yeah, so if you aren't at a 7 and you want to catch up, or you are and you just want to continue on the journey, welcome, and we'll see you on the other side. And we're back.
Someone told me that they started listening and they're like, no, you know what? I should be high for this. Went back to the pause point, got to our level, and then listened, and they're like, yeah, this is it.
Yeah, bro, for sure. I know some people that are like religious listeners and they don't get high at all.
That blows my mind, dude. Like, I've had several friends be like, yeah, it's pretty good. I was like, were you high? And they're like, nope. And I was like, I would be surprised if you liked it at all.
Well, they do. Because we out here living our best lives, being our most authentic selves.
Or trying.
Yeah, trying. Or die trying, man.
Sometimes I'm too big of a coward.
Yeah, I feel that. I'm on that level too.
Sometimes I'm like, I don't think I can. I don't think I can.
Honestly, dude, I think the world would be such a different place if people could fully be who they are. Like 100%.
Well, 2 things. It depends on what you're talking about. Like, there's a reason why we have, like, by ourselves selves. And what I mean is, like, some things are just weird. It's like, I don't want that in public. Like, I don't want other people doing that.
What if it was okay? What if like those weird parts of you were like completely fine? Like
That's a
everyone
worse
had a
world.
weird part. I don't think it is.
See, I don't think you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when you're alone and you're, like, go in the fridge. You're like, I'm going to the fridge.
No, yeah,
I'm going
exactly
fridge.
that. Or like, you know, you're in your house and you're just like randomly voguing down the hallway for no reason.
You don't think the world would be kind of a big eye roll? Because I think you're just thinking.
hope
I just
not.
think you're thinking of fun ones, but then there's also going to be people that like have really stupid ones that you're like, ugh.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Like you're thinking of yourself voguing down the hall, being like, "I'm so cute," and there's gonna be some that are just.
Oh
like,
no, I know I'm not cute.
There's gonna be some that are just like picking their nose and like eating it and like.
I mean, that repulses me a little bit, but like at the same time, I'm also like,
You're like, if I can vogue down the hallway, pick your nose all you want.
no, dude. Like, I don't know, man. Like,
I
there's like,
think it's because we're coming from different places though.
but I'm also coming from like a different community too, than you, so it might have like a little bit of a different effect on me with the way that I view it. But like, I like androgyny a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I like
What does that have
blending.
to do with being?
Because I'm saying, like, if I could
be.
be my authentic self, I'd like blur the lines more.
Well, why can't you do that?
Because people will look at me weird. That's what I'm saying. That's what you were saying. You were saying that you wish sometimes that you could have like those weird moments.
No, I was saying not the by yourself moments.
Oh, okay.
You were saying you wanted the by yourself moments. I was saying I think that's gonna be a lot of eye rolling.
Okay. Well, what was the whole point of saying that?
No, we were just talking about being our authentic selves.
Oh, okay.
And you were saying I think the world would be a better place. I was like, yeah, just not to like 100%.
Fine, 95.
Yeah, like 95, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think you could dress however you want to some degree, and like, I mean, here, like,
Let me wear my fucking jock strap out on the street.
yeah,
No, I'm
well,
just
it's
kidding.
like, well, I mean, I don't really care, but like, you gotta be fine with people looking. Then that's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So it depends. Like, I don't think anyone should be like, yeah, fuck it, or like aggressive,
Throwing tomatoes on you?
yeah, or whatever. Unless they're part of that fraternity thing we talked about, and they're stinky and stuff like that. Yeah, then we can shame them. But as far as like just being them, I don't think that matters. But like, you gotta be fine with like looks. Like otherwise, why are you wearing stuff? Don't wear anything then. The whole point of like wearing stuff is to express.
Yeah, no, for sure. I don't know. Like, I like creepers. Have you ever heard of creepers?
Is that like goth pants?
No, it's a shoe.
Is it elevated?
Yeah, it's elevated and it looks kind
Oh
of
my
like
God.
like a loafer.
Doesn't kind of look like fucking the Munsters?
No. Think of like a lower platform Spice Girl shoe.
Oh my God. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking
And they're
about.
from like the UK.
Oh, I hate those so much. I have some
Bro.
female friends that like them. Oh my God. Big
I
eye
want to
roll.
be friends with those female friends. Dude.
Oh my God. I
I
think they're
stand
so ugly.
I love them.
They're like the ugliest shoe you could make. It's like the party girl equivalent of Crocs to me. It's like
Oh, it's so great.
gross.
No, I love them. And like, but I like with that reaction, a lot of people that I know
You have to
feel that way.
Okay, being your authentic self is also disliking the things you dislike.
I know, but I love those shoes.
Like, what do you think about
pair.
platform flip flops?
like wedges almost?
Like platform flip flops.
Yeah, I'm down for it.
Okay,
100%.
I was about to lay into you. If
I
you
have a
weren't.
friend who has them. I don't
Okay.
like, she even has ones that are like strapped, kind of like the Jesus sandal.
Oh my God.
And I was like, yes.
Okay, so I at least you're consistent. I can respect.
Yeah.
I can respect your viewpoint now.
I like platform boots, platform like.
Okay, I can respect it.
Except, and everyone who likes platform shoes will completely agree with me.
I don't think they will.
Skechers shape ups. That's the only thing I don't like that are platformed.
I think you're being. I don't think you can hold that position.
Oh my God, shut up. Whoever has liked a fucking Skechers shoe, goddamn.
Steve Jobs.
Well, that was fucking him, not me.
I'm just saying.
Anyways, yeah. I don't know. I think it would be a little better if people could like maybe like help people relax a little bit.
Well, I mean, I think people should just be more relaxed in general.
Yeah, dude, I had this weird.
Well, I was gonna say, I think one of the prior thing is where we're separate. I think you have a big shame complex.
Oh yeah,
Like
for
you're
sure.
like terrified of being like embarrassed in public.
Yeah, I really am.
I'm
Which
not-
also at the same time is kind of exciting, but like I have some anxiety around it. So I'm just like, I mean, if it happens, I've had one, bro, I've had one moment that I can talk about something that embarrassed me publicly.
yeah.
So I was in Chicago with some friends and my partner at the time, and we had like a pretty abusive relationship, I would say.
Was it your first?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had a pretty abusive relationship, but we went to Chicago trying to like get away and have fun and like, decompress and shit. We went with one of his friends. And we went somewhere, and I don't know what happened, but like he got mad at me. So we like walked way far away, and his friend was pretty big, and I'm a bigger guy, so we were kind of like walking at our own pace, not his pace.
Right.
And he's skinnier, and she is like big.
Oh, it's a female friend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she's fucking hilarious, but she was like, I'm gonna get blisters on my feet. She's like, I can't walk. What is wrong with him? And I'm like, girl, I don't know, but I'm staying back here with you. I was like, I ain't trying. And so he got mad about that. And literally near like, okay, so in Chicago, have you been to Chicago?
Yeah.
So the fucking
Bitch, I've been to Chicago
Yes,
with you.
You're right.
Twice.
Yeah. You have. Anyways. We were on the big shopping street.
Yeah, like with
Michigan
the
Avenue.
2-story
Yeah.
H&M.
We were right by the
I've been there with you.
You have, yeah, I remember. We were right by the Burberry store.
Of course you
It's on that corner.
Mm-hmm.
And we were going to Top Shop, which was further back. But they closed down. It was just so sad. Anyways, just randomly he got mad at me, and like I was like he said something to me. I was like, what? And then I was like, whatever. So I walked away, and he like pushed me or did something in public, and like people stopped and were like, what is happening? And I remember I was like, oh my God. I think he slapped me or something
That's like
that.
your fucking nightmare.
I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Why would you do this in front of everyone? And I just like stormed off and walked away, and he was screaming at the top of his lungs on 5th Avenue.
How long did you date him
Michigan
after
Avenue.
this? How long did you
A
date?
year. No, 2 years.
After this?
Yeah, dude, there was a lot of sides, bro.
Holy
Bro,
shit.
that was
dude.
like pretty early on.
I just want to
I have another one.
remind you about all the shit that you gave me with my first relationship.
Oh, I know.
And now imagine like similar feelings as like you understand it now. I feel like you were a little unfair.
No, for sure.
Okay.
But dude, I have another incident too that happened even before that.
With the same guy?
With the same guy.
Oh my God.
Told you it's pretty crazy. We were at the town that we grew up in.
Yep.
We were at the fair by the big movie theater.
Yeah.
And so
Wait, by the Walmart?
no, the other one. And the HTC thing.
Oh, there's a fair there?
Yeah, there was. It was like in that parking lot.
Oh, I've never been to that fair.
Yeah, so we went there. And he did the same thing to me. But it was like early on in public. The first time I was like, I'm fucking done. I walked away. I was like, find another ride home.
Yeah.
And I walked away, got in my car, drove away. And then I like started thinking about it. I was like, I don't want to, like, what if he gets hurt?
Oh my God.
And so I went back. It's the stupidest fucking thing. I should have just kept driving.
You should have, bro.
He moved all the stuff out at one point, and then I told him to move it all back in.
Oh my God.
My roommate, she was like, I remember the time she was like, I literally was so happy when I saw him packing his stuff and like leaving. And she goes, you both left and everything was out. And she goes, I went and checked your room and all of his shit was gone. And she goes, I sat back on the couch and I was like watching a sitcom. And she's like, and I was having a really good time. And she goes, and then you walk back in. And then I see him walk in with I'm packing, like going back and moving back in. And she goes, I was like, oh my fucking God. She's like, you ruined a good moment for me.
I can't believe you stayed so long, especially when I feel like he's hitting your deepest sore spots.
Oh,
and
yeah,
you're
for
like,
sure.
nah, I'm still gonna be in this. And then also, I'm kind of glad that I was gone. I don't know if it would have ended faster if I was closer. But oh God, would I have been frustrated?
Well, I probably wouldn't have hung out with you.
I would have been so frustrated.
Yeah, I couldn't go to he was younger than me and I was 21 at the time, or 22 maybe, and he was like 19, 20. He was 20, and he couldn't go to the bars. So like all my friends would invite me to the bars and I couldn't go because he couldn't go. Just a bad situation. Anyways, I had a crazy ass dream, dude.
Yeah.
Dreams don't usually stick with me, but this one fucking did. So I'm in this like unknown place. I don't know anyone around me. Like it's like kind of out in the like sticks, but it's
Okay.
like a town. It's like, and there's a lot of people at this
Like
town.
a really rural town?
It's like a rural town, but there's like a community there, like a tight knit like bond.
Okay.
And it's probably like 10 to 20,000 people.
Okay.
So everyone's like, there, and I'm like, it's kind of like spooky and like weird and like a dingy kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like very swampy.
Okay.
And so I was like, what the fuck is this? So then
In the bayou.
everyone lines up and there's these books on the ground. And then there's one person at each book, like that's on the opposite side of you.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like the senior group members, right? Like the senior community members. Like they're not old, but they've just been there.
Wait, who is?
These people standing on the other side of the books.
Oh, on the other side of the books. Okay.
So then they open the book. And then like there's like a spell that you have to do and you have to perform. And once you perform the spell, you then step into the book and you go into the book.
Mm. Wow.
And the whole story was about like the whole dream was like me waiting till my time came up. But then like there would be times where they're like, okay, we have to come back and do this later. But remember where your spot is because that's like where you need to go next. And so I would go do things with like other people in this town. And like it was always weird shit. And then like it was like all within the day of doing the book thing and they hadn't called us back yet. So like I went and I was like looking at the books, like, what the fuck is this? And then like I met like this cult leader dude who was like, you gotta do the spell and you gotta go into the book. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? It was like almost like kind of like real and terrifying at the same time. Like even though it sounds stupid.
No, I mean, it doesn't sound stupid. It sounds terrifying.
I'm like, bro, what the fuck is happening? And there was multiple times like me like going with someone and talking to them like, why do I gotta do this book thing? And they're like, it's because you gotta join the group. And like driving down like, roads with like trees on both sides, but they're like, have you like, I'm trying to paint the picture, but it's like nighttime and you're driving down the road and all you see is like headlights. Like there's no one else on the road and there's trees arching over the road on both sides.
Yep. So
And
almost
it's
just like a tunnel.
Yeah. But it's very like Sleepy Hollow, like weird shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just really fucking
Did you wake up before you went into the book?
I was right at the time. I was the next person up. It was the next day.
That's how it goes.
I was the next person up and I saw them do it. And they put one foot in and they got like sucked into it. And then they're like, and then I like woke up. I was like, what the fuck was that?
That's a weird ass dream.
Bro, it's so weird.
Dude, people tell me, people have said that like pot doesn't give you dreams or makes you stop having dreams. I've been like having lots of dreams for a long time now.
I feel like I'm having an increase of dreams.
That's what I'm saying is like, I feel like most of my life I haven't had that many dreams. And then as of recently, not that stick with me crazy. I just like remember being in it. Like, you know what I mean? Like within like a minute or two, like I pretty much completely forgot about it besides the fact that I realized I was in a dream. So it's just like, I don't know what people talk about this pot taking away your dreams.
Bro, I want a lucid dream so bad.
I mean, why?
I don't know. I just think it'd be really cool.
So I've lucid dreamed several times. I just never understand it. Like not the lucid dream, but like you're not the first person to be like, oh, lucid dreaming, so cool. I'm like, this is a dream.
Yeah, but like sometimes I don't feel like I'm in control in my dreams.
No, I know, but like, no, I mean, I understand that basic concept, but like, why is it cool? That's why I just don't understand.
Because I get to go do things that I wouldn't normally get to do.
But you're not doing them. It's a dream.
I know, but like my mind thinks it's happening. So like therefore that fulfills that need for me.
Yeah, I just don't think I understand that. But
it's kind of like magic.
But just like magic, not real. That's what I'm saying. Is like it doesn't matter to me if I find my dream when I wake up. It's not like I'm like I can fly.
I mean, I've hit the floor falling in a dream.
I don't most of the time don't hit. I usually wake up right before I do.
One time I hit the floor in my dream and then it bent down and then I hit the floor and then I like woke up.
I've died in my dream one time. The dream went on without me. What an asshole. They just switched main characters. I was like, I woke up. I was like, I went on without me? What? Fuck me. Like,
bro.
But yeah.
That's some deep shit.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's why I don't care about lucid dreaming. I'm like, yeah, we'll just move on.
Oh my God, dude.
What was I going to say? Lucid dreaming. I forgot. But I do have another thing. So I'm watching this anime right now called One Piece. and it's super long. But they're on this part where they're like on this island. It's kind of spoopy or whatever. Like there's zombies and blah blah blah. So one girl can control ghost, and if her ghosts go through you, she calls them negative ghost. If they go through you, it just like takes away everything from you. Like they went through like most of the main characters, and they're like, I don't even deserve to live. I wish I was reborn as a worm because that's what I deserve. You know, like they just get really like, and so it takes them out. Like it's like so heavy that you just stops you in your tracks. Well, the one person that can fight her is a character who on the show is like always a scaredy cat and shit, and like always like negative about things, and it goes through him, and then she's like, "Why did the ghost affect you?" And he's like, "Because I have a negative personality." So he's just like always at that level. So it goes through him, and like the ghosts are coming out, and they're like on the floor now, like, oh god,
Oh my god!
And when I saw that, I was like, that's Eastwood.
Not even. You know something? You know, I realized something recently.
You say not even, but I just want to bring you back to about 40 minutes ago when you literally yelled at me and your boyfriend, being like, "I don't have to be happy."
No, I know. But like,
why do you think I have to be
here's the
rainbows
thing.
and sunshine?
That's true. But here's the thing, though. I feel like, but when I'm by myself, I am actually like a lot different, and it's weird sometimes. Cause I'm like a lot like, I don't know, like I'm like cheerier.
Yeah, why don't we bring that out? With
Because
other people?
I have been made fun of so much in my life, and even into like adulthood,
I don't even think it was about cheeriness.
for being too like positive and optimistic, and being too like, you know.
Have you?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I have a lot. And so like parts of me is like I could become a little jaded because of it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I mean, I've even had like customers that I've worked with, and I know like you're not supposed to take this shit like seriously, but like they've been like, dude, you're like too like chill. I'm like, what the fuck? Fuck you first.
Too chill?
Like, yeah, like chill out. Like, cause I was like just really positive and like happy and peppy. And they're just like, I'm like, I'm serving you. What do you want me to be like? Oh my God, why am I with you? Why the fuck am I helping you?
Yeah, but I mean, they're also customers.
Anyways, beyond that, like I've had other people in my life that have like said that. So,
But the only way you let it live is make it stronger. So it gets beat up and you push
but like
through.
you said, it's parts of yourself that you don't want to show people because of judgment and stuff like that.
I didn't say that. You said that. Did you even hear any part of my conversation during that?
No,
or were you just
I
having a
did.
conversation with yourself?
No, I definitely did.
I said the world would be a better place if you showed pretty much everything, just not like the things you only do alone. Like pick your nose and eat it. Or whatever.
But
Or just like let big old farts go all the time. I mean, I know that doesn't mean anything to you,
no.
but for a lot of people, they're just like when they're alone. So like, yeah, I don't want to be walking in the mall and just
Dude, it's so funny when my mom farts because she gets so embarrassed.
yeah.
Like she like gets like to the point where like she's red in the face, and like if you call her out on it, she'll be like, no,
Mm-hmm.
no, that wasn't me. And it's always usually like a little like, I'm like, what the fuck? I just don't understand like why it fucking matters. I just been around so many people that just fart out
Okay,
loud.
right. But just like you went in, I can't be my chipper self because people make fun of me. Maybe a lot of people make fun of your mom for farting. And it is on the same level if you don't think it is.
I feel like she wants to be more of like a lady. That's why she does it.
But why would you want to be more like a lady? Because if you're not like a lady, you feel like people judge you in a certain way.
That's true.
Same level, bro.
I guess.
So you should, just like your mom should let farts go, you should allow yourself to be more chipper. Even if
Anyways,
people make fun of you.
so I have something about anime that I've been thinking about recently.
Yeah.
Because the more and more I meet people, the more I find out that they're into anime. Like more people are.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never ever like this is the first time in my life that I've met people like that I would no other way meet besides this one medium. And they talk about anime. And it's like people I would never think would be into anime.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
I know it's because you know me, but most people feel that way about me.
I feel like anime is like gonna be the new pop trend.
I don't know if it's gonna be the new pop trend. It's definitely getting more mainstream though.
Like I feel like it'll be like have like a Cartoon Network type of network soon, where it's like.
I mean, there's Crunchyroll. It's a streaming service.
Yeah,
Funimation.
I don't know. Maybe just it needs to become bigger. I don't know.
I think it's settling in its place, and anime is one of the reasons I thought of the whole. I think we're all gonna live like we're losing like a shared zeitgeist as far as like popular culture, and we're just having a bunch of side popular cultures. And anime is what made me think of it because I think it's just gonna get bigger, but like in a weird way. Do you know what I mean? And then people who are really into anime will go all out, have anime shirts and shit. And then people who just kind of like it, Kind of like Britney Spears fans. People who liked her or like pop singer fans, you know what I mean? Like, you like her? There's several levels. One, you can have your whole room dressed up like her and you wear her shirts out. Next level is you just listen to her music regularly. And there's in between. Like, there's the like, read every magazine, but don't necessarily have posters up.
That was me, but I don't do that anymore.
Every magazine?
Like, I watched her Crossroads show, which she should have fucking won an Oscar for. I watched her full. I had like a DVD of her SNL skit that she did. She did like a big SNL thing when she was younger. Yeah, but she did a shit ton of skits with him.
Yeah, well, that's what hosts used to do.
Yeah, and so I watched all that. I got when her fucking video game came out for the PS2.
Yeah.
I bought that the day it came out from Blockbuster. Well, I rented it from Blockbuster and then I bought it. That's how far back it was. I used to have her Oops, I Did It Again album cover poster, and then I had some beads in my room. And I would cause like the poster, the album cover is like her like in the beads, like kind of like them like laying on her, and like all sexual and shit. And I would like put my hands up through the beads and like imitate the fucking poster. Oh my god, bro! I don't know how anyone didn't think I was fucking gay. There is no fucking way that a straight boy does that.
I just took you at your word.
But I was like, how'd you guys not notice? Mom was like, I thought you like really liked Britney Spears and you found her like attractive, and like, I'm like, I wanted to basically be her.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, without being the female part, because I don't want to be a female. That's too much. That's not the fantasy.
Yeah, you just wanted to be a starlet.
Dude. I remember listening to O-Town. You remember them?
No. Who's O-Town?
They're a boy band that went nowhere.
No, dude. The only boy band that I really enjoyed was NSYNC.
Yeah. I was an NSYNC fan for sure. I saw them live.
I didn't. But
my cousin, my babysitter gave me tickets because she was rich.
That's nice.
My first concert was Christina Aguilera and Destiny's Child. Dude, this story is fucking outrageous. I don't know how the fuck I wasn't kidnapped when I was younger. So it was a different time, guys. Different time.
Okay, you make it sound like kids are just getting snatched up left and right.
Anyways, so my babysitter was super rich. My mom worked for her mom, and they did like construction on like $1 million houses. This is when I was younger. And so her daughter, my mom's boss's daughter, would babysit me, and she was like a teen. And her friend came over one night to their house, who was fucking huge, and she was like, all my friends ditched me for the Christina Aguilera concert. Will you come with me? And she was like, I don't really like her music, so I don't want to go. And I was like, I'll go. And she's like, I mean, is that cool if he comes? And they literally brought me, I'm like maybe like 8, 9, or 10.
That's so fun though.
And they brought me to the fucking concert, and I remember, and it got rained out, and I had to hide underneath one of the fucking buildings, like the bar buildings. Yeah, I got to see a little bit. I got to see all of Destiny's Child and a little bit of Christina.
That's fun though. That's a fun story.
That was my first concert.
That's really fun.
Yeah, but it was like, what? Like if my mom was there, that would have never happened.
That's the whole point of a babysitter.
True. It's almost like a movie.
You had a great babysitter.
Yeah, dude, she was fucking rich. I got snuck into a Dixie Chicks concert because she wanted to go, And her mom's like, well, I don't want to buy him. Like, as he's not like, we're babysitting him. I don't want to buy him a ticket. And she goes, sneak him in. So what they did was she went in first and her mom went in after her. And they put, her mom had like a really big coat. They put me underneath her coat. And the sister walked really close to her mom.
Wait, so you like
And I
snuck in?
legitimately
like,
snuck in.
Like those kids who like stack each other up in a trench coat?
Yeah.
So
I snuck in the
funny.
coat. And they got really good seats too. And we sat there and I just sat on their lap the whole time.
That's hilarious. Dude, you had a great babysitter.
Yeah, because they were rich, dude.
I had a bunch of lame ass babysitters, dude.
Well, they were rich and they were just like looking for shit to do. They were bored. And my mom and her mom were really close until her mom declared bankruptcy and screwed my mom out of $1 million.
I'll do it. Was it $1 million? Are you sure it's $1 million?
It was pretty high. I don't know if it was $1 million, but it was like a couple $100,000, which is a lot back then.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot now. You make it sound like we
True.
both have a couple $100,000 because it means nothing.
Oh, we do, in the bank.
It's like, because bread costs $10,000 each. Like inflation hit us like Germany after World War I.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, the Germans.
Oh, that Britney Spears documentary was pretty good. What'd you think about it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think I'm not 100% there that she's like, for sure, there's weird stuff about it, for sure. And I think her dad should probably be taken off, right? But like some people are going as far as to basically be like, she's never been like gone crazy or anything. And maybe she hadn't. I'm not saying that's not true. But I mean, there's just been like some certain things said by other members of the family that make me go, maybe this was good for a time, and it is weird that's lasting this long, and there's problems now. Like, do you know what I mean? Like Jamie Lynn Spears tweeted out before, like, if you don't know the whole situation, which no one does except our family, like, you can't judge from the outside, like, stuff's, like, real stuff's real type of thing. So I'm like, I think it's a little bit more complicated than some of the Free Britney people want to make it. You know what I mean? But I do think there's some funky stuff going on with the conservatorship now, for sure.
Yeah, I think it definitely needs to probably end if she wants it to end.
Or at least transferred to like...
Who she wants it to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, at the very least.
My thing, man, was the fucking paparazzi, dude. Oh, I'm so glad that culture is dying. It, like...
Even though there's a part of your life where you wish they were there for you. You wish it.
I don't, man, I might have been Britney, bitch. Like, no joke. Like, just like, I get that, like, they can help a person's career by like giving them publicity and shit. But at the same time, like when that person's like, look, dog, I've made it. Like, go find someone else to do this to. Help someone else.
Yeah.
Like, don't keep coming for me. Even though it's really good money. Like, I get it.
But I mean, isn't the real problem is us, though? Like, the money wouldn't be there. The paparazzi wouldn't be there if we didn't buy.
Yeah, that is true.
So it's really our fault.
Damn, that's deep.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I guess you should say it's the people who buy tabloids' photos' fault. Because I've never bought a tabloid before, or like a magazine, like a gossip magazine.
I think you have. You've never owned Us, ever?
I mean, I read Us at a doctor's office. I never owned it, though.
You never bought it? Like Britney Spears is on it or
I
something?
used to buy like the Tiger Beach.
The what?
The like teen, like,
Yeah.
that's the kind of gossip shit I was into. Demi Lovato smacked her fucking backup dancer. Now she's in rehab.
But yeah, but I mean, even if it's the people who buy, I mean, it's not just buy though. I think it's pay attention to too. You know what I mean?
I get what you mean. Yeah.
Like if we all were like, hey, that's their personal life. I don't fucking care. I just care about their performances. You know what I mean? Then there would be way less reporting on it.
Yeah.
Which honestly is where I think it should get to, because I think one of the reasons people are so into them is they look at them as like idols or look up to them. And so like that's why people will get big. They're like, people look up to you. That's why you should be like responsible with your platform or whatever. But I still think that's the wrong way of thinking. I think that person should be able to do whatever they want, because none of us should look at that person as an idol, because the only reason they got there was because of usually stupid shit.
Yeah.
And when I say stupid shit, I don't mean like them being like a bad person or doing stupid shit like in a crazy way. I just mean like nothing to actually look up to them for. Like you can enjoy their stuff. You know what I mean? But like just because they made a bomb ass beat doesn't mean they know how you should live your life or like they're an example of how to live your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's a little ridiculous how they treat her though. Like I think there's like
I mean,
line.
I agree. I'm just saying I think
well, in like Europe,
I think we're the fire. Like we're the
Yeah.
fuel to the fire. And then it is ridiculous how they treat
I
her.
like that Europe has like laws. Like you can't follow someone into a building and like take pictures of them, like if it's a private property or like an owned business.
Well, you can't do that in the States either.
I feel like they do it though.
Do you
They
not-
find a way.
No, did you see every time she went into a building, they stopped?
But then they went into the bar with her.
Oh, so
and-
yeah, the bar has to let them in. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. So like it's up to the bar owner. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So yeah, so the bar owner there should have been like, or like they followed her in and then maybe they ushered him out after a little bit. They're like, it might be one of those things where better ask for forgiveness than permission. So they
Yeah.
like charge it and then they're like,
Well,
get out,
one of
get
the
out,
guy,
get out.
they interviewed one of the paparazzi guys, the guy where she smashed her fucking umbrella into his car.
Yeah.
They interviewed that guy, and he was like, like they asked him, they're like, would you ever leave her alone? He's like, well, yeah, like if she would ask us, like she'd be like, leave us alone, or like leave us alone for that day, and she was like, she literally says, leave me alone.
No, he said, leave me alone. And then she literally says, leave me alone. And then she goes, yeah, like for that day.
yeah, no,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
oh, bitch, if I say leave me alone, it's leave me alone. Like, don't ever come back.
I mean, just make sure you say that.
Yeah. I don't know. I think like if we ever get to a level of fame, I don't think we'll have to deal with that.
I mean, probably still have to deal with stalkers and shit.
Yeah, that's pretty scary.
Well, you know about Sweet Anita or whatever her name is? The Tourette's streamer?
No.
She had like a legit stalker that was like sending her pictures of knives and stuff, saying she's coming to kill her. And like
Oh my
fans would
God.
see him like walking to her house and stuff. And she's like called the cops and stuff. But the cops like don't fully understand like internet stuff right now. And she's in the UK. So like I'm saying cops everywhere. And
That's scary if the UK cops don't get it.
why do you think UK is
I
great?
feel like
do you know?
UK
do you know?
is farther ahead of us is what I'm saying.
Not on the internet.
I guess that's true.
Like you can say all kinds of shit about the United States. There's very few countries that actually are better than us at internet laws, and I'm not saying we have good ones. I'm
Yeah.
saying that's the fucking scary part.
Yeah.
And slash, UK tourists are like notorious. Like they're just as bad as American tourists in most people's eyes. Like if not worse. Like all of Europe hates UK tourists.
That's funny.
Yeah, they're like looked at as bad tourists. Yeah,
It's
I
like
like
the
I,
proper Americans.
well, but yeah, so like they don't like them. That's what I'm saying. It's like UK's not a bastion of like goodness.
That's crazy though. Yeah, stalkers is one thing I don't fuck with.
That's what I'm saying, dude. And but like kind of hear it's internet stuff, so like they don't take it as seriously or like they don't know what to do with it.
That's scary.
Yeah.
I'm like, bitch, this is what you fucking do.
So now she's like kind of championing about like harassment and stuff.
Have you ever seen that fucking movie? What's it called? It's the one where she gets called.
Have I seen the movie where she gets called? Oh, the one where she gets called and the guy's in the house?
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, I'd leave the kid.
But bro, like that, like I would love to have one of those houses one day that's kind of like that. And I was just like thinking to myself, I was like,
Oh, you're just saying like the design.
Yeah.
You're not saying anything about this creepiness. You're
no,
just saying
no,
the
no,
design.
no, no.
Okay.
Oh, God, no.
That's why I was like, dude, you're a psychopath in some ways.
Oh, dude, no. But like, dude, that's what scares me is like having like a nice house is like people being in the crevices and shit. Like, bro, if I ever found out, I would never be able to live in the house ever again. If I found out that someone fucking lived there, like with me and like has been stalking me for 2 months, like living in a crawl space or like an attic, I'd be like, I'm done. Fucking sell this goddamn house. Give me a fucking new one
You're just living in a tiny home for the rest of your life.
where I can see. I mean,
a tiny home with like, so like you get a big plot of land, like a pretty big plot of land. And when I say big, I mean like you get like half an acre, but you clear it out. So like you're in the middle of it. And then you just have like football stadium lights at night that shine the grass. And then,
bro,
and then you have like a security team that's always watching as well.
like in towers with snipers.
Yeah. And cameras everywhere, even in your tiny home.
There ain't nobody stepping on me anymore, bitch. Yeah, dude. Oh, I could only live in a tiny home if I was single and had absolutely no kids or pets. It's the only way I can do it.
I mean, I could. I just don't want to. Honestly, dude, I'm so fucking sick and tired of minimalism. It's a big eye roll. I hate it when people talk about it in design, like minimalism. It's like, oh my God, man. Have we not had enough of this yet? And then it's like, and then when people talk about minimalism as like a lifestyle, it's like, it's literally just not having as much shit. That's all it is. If you really need to have like a whole movement about this, you're right. You should look at that. Like if you want less stuff, just fucking have less stuff.
Bro, you know what I'm going to do? I want to like, I want to build a house and I want to design it after That 70s Show house. Just like all like old style.
Yeah.
And have like a basement with like a fucking, where you can see the stairs go up. Like you see the wood, like it's not like finished. And you have a washer and dryer down there and you have a couch. And it's like, I want one so bad.
Why?
I don't know. It just like, it feels very homey to me.
That's fair.
Like, I don't know if I'm really going to like having like a big, like, I mean, I think I'll like it, but when I get older, dude, I'm doing it, man.
Do it, bro.
Be like, oh, dude, have you seen fucking Tommy Chong recently?
No.
He's old, man. And
they both are, bro.
He looks like he's a sneeze away from death. It makes me so sad.
Don't speak that, bro.
Makes me so sad.
I know. We need to try to get him on the show before.
God.
It's so dirty how they did him. How he got caught with the bongs.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah.
Have you heard any of his like interviews in prison and stuff?
No.
They're pretty hilarious. I'll show them to you. He's like, it's horrible in here.
Dude, that's one of my biggest fears is going to jail.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I just know I'm going to be a bitch. Like, I just feel it. And
Feel it in my bones.
I'm just like, dude, I can't, man. Like, my little gay ass cannot fucking handle that. No, I am not going to be trade of the fucking prison.
Oh, my God.
Where I just get passed around.
You're like, I just know it. I just know. I'm afraid you're going to put yourself in there. Because you're going to be like so in your head. As soon as someone walks in, you'll just be like, you can have me. You can have me.
No, like, if I do ever go to prison, you should be like, who's the fucking boss around here? And be like, that guy. And then just be like, I am your bitch. And that is it. Don't treat me like a hoe. And just be like that dominant, like, just try to be like kind of like a dominant bitch.
Oh, my God.
And then hopefully he's like, I got you.
Oh, my God. I don't think that's how you'd react.
I'd probably be crying in a corner.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't be here. Why am I here?
Oh my God. You don't. Yeah, it depends on the high stress situation, but you actually handle those less than I thought. Like not as well as I thought. Some of them you do. I feel like when the shit really hits the fan and something needs to get done.
No.
But like,
here's the thing with me:
medium high pressure situations, you just like fall apart.
Here's the thing for me. It has to like be like big. If it's like jail worthy, bitch, fifth gear kicks in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, we are not doing this, Linda. I am not going to jail. Get your ass over there right now, you stupid bitch.
Like you're someone I was like, maybe, I just like if I had a body, I would on a friendship level, but then like recently I've been like, nah, I don't think you can handle it. Like I think
no,
I think you can keep it to yourself, but I'm afraid that as soon as the cops knock on the door, you'd be like, you got me.
If it was like the recent situation that we both went through.
Oh yeah.
And it was like, I need you right now. Like you're my best friend. Like I fucking need you.
Yeah.
And I would be like, okay, what are we doing? And you'd be like, I gotta hide the body. I'd be like, all right, let's do it. I would just have to dive into it.
No. I know. I think that part you'd handle and like da-da-da. I'm saying though, and I think you could handle it overall. I'm saying though, I think the cops could knock on our door though. And then they're there because they're just like, oh, we heard there was a commotion upstairs. Did you hear anything? Like that was their plan. And then you open the door and you're like, you got us. We got
Honestly, dude, I might run and hide. It may not be me answering the door.
They knock on the door. You just take off the patio.
I like jump out the
And
window.
they're like, he's running? Like from us? Should we tackle him? Why?
Oh,
I would like immediately open the door and be like, he likes to go for runs. He just takes off at full sprints.
bro.
He's trying to build up his stamina. He's actually preparing for a marathon. I know you wouldn't guess by looking at him, but that's why he wants to do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I could be pretty like. It just depends.
You know, the more I'm thinking about it, the more it's more like the interpersonal side that surprises me. I think because like I think I've seen you in a few high pressure situations kind of fumble your words.
Yeah,
And that's what's surprising to me. Or like, you're not good at lying. Like,
I'm not good at like big lying.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what surprised me. So it's not necessarily how you handle the whole situation. It's like these little things that like complete the package. Do you get what I'm saying? It's because like, I'm like, oh wow, this is a nice box. Like, oh, they got some of the wrapping too. And it's like, you want to put on the bow. And then that's where it's like, and I'm like, huh.
It's when you go to pick it up and like the bottom box just stays on the table.
Yeah, it's something like that
ribs.
where I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah.
That's it. Now that I'm more thinking
Honestly,
about
if
it.
I had to do something pretty major like that, you probably wouldn't hear from me for like 5 days. I'd go into like hiding.
That would not be good. I'd be like, what happened? Did he kill himself?
Well, I would let you know. I'd be like,
framework.
hey, I'm hiding.
Oh, okay.
I would just be like, don't fucking talk to me. I need to just play Apex for 5 days. If that's still around then.
Oh my god.
Not
Don't
that
say
you're
then like there's a plan.
Not that you're gonna kill anybody. That's not what's gonna happen.
God damn, dude. You said it like, like you're playing for 2035.
No, it's not gonna happen. I can see you getting in that type of situation to help somebody else. Like someone comes in and is like, I need your help. And you're like, all right, I got you. And they're like, we need a team. And you're like, all right, this person, this. And I would happen just to be like in the vicinity.
Yeah.
So you're like, all right, this person, we got to call this person because this is really good at that. I'm like, why the fuck did you pick me?
Right.
And you're like, because you're just here. But yeah, I feel like that's how you would get in that type of situation.
Maybe. It would depend on the friend, depend on why they killed somebody.
I mean, that's true.
Because if they
I can also see you being like, no, just closing the door.
That's what I'm saying. Or I'd be like, yeah, just give me a quick second. And then I'll like go in my bathroom and be like, 911.
Oh my God.
Well, it depends. It depends. It would like if they were just like, you just made me really fucking mad. And that was it. I'd be like, oh shit, I misjudged this person. But like if they came to me and like, he raped my sister, I'd be like, oh, okay.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I'd be like, I can understand this. I'm not saying this is correct,
But I got you.
but it's like, I'm not gonna rape your sister, so you're not gonna kill me. When it's like, he just made me really fucking mad. I'm like, this person's a psychopath, and I'm afraid I'm just gonna like flick a cigarette wrong and they'll kill me. Like,
oh my God.
so that, I'm like, that person needs to be in jail. And 911. Dude, how many accidental calls must happen in the UK because their emergency number is 999?
Yeah, I've
Like
actually
there's still like a bunch of accidental calls to 911 from kids when it's
I've
911.
accidentally been calling people at work and you had to hit 91 and then the area code. So sometimes I was like 911, like, oh fuck. And literally they'd be like 911, I'd be like, click. And then I'd get up and just walk away from the phone. And then the managers would come searching the store and be like, hey, who was on the phones last? 911 just called and like, we got billed again. Because that's how many times that happened. They would bill us.
And you'd be like, I don't know. I thought I saw Steven over there.
But one thing that fucking frustrates me the most about this situation is they say that like their line's important. I get it. It's an emergency line. But bitch,
You
I
can
have
argue
called,
it's the most important.
but I have called when I got a fucking car wreck and was on hold
Yeah.
for 15 minutes.
Wait, before they knew what happened?
Yes, before they knew there was a wreck.
I think you're just describing the reason why they charge you, though.
But what I'm saying
It's because there's people in emergencies that have to wait 15 minutes.
But I'm like, bitch, get your shit just fucking together. Like, I don't fucking know. Do something, bitch. I should not be on hold right now. Like, what if I was dying?
Yeah, so they charge the people who accidentally call them. So
But if it's not fixed, bitch, it doesn't matter. Where's the money going? God damn, I was so mad. They're like, if someone's injured, please wait. We will be right with you. I was like, oh.
I know, 15 minutes is a long time. That's long enough for someone to die.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, what the fuck? And I accidentally call you, and you're getting all mad at me, but yet you put
you answer right away. Dude, when I picked up your boyfriend, I was trying to do something on my phone, or like I placed my phone weird, so it like held the button long enough that when it did an emergency call or whatever. And so I was calling 911. I was like, "Go, no!" And it took it long enough that they did answer, and then I just hung up. And then they called back, and they were like, we just got a call from here. Well, except this time it was like the sheriff's department or whatever. And I was like, I'm so sorry. It was a mistake. I'm so sorry. And they're like, oh, okay, bye. And then there was a part of me that was like, how easy would it be to take the phone away from somebody?
Oh, yeah.
Trying to call 911 and then they call back and you just go, oh, I'm sorry, it was a mistake. And they go, oh, okay, bye.
That probably does really
And
happen,
then like look at them and then there's horror music like, dee, dee, dee.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. That shit probably does really happen, though.
I know. I was like, shit. I was about to lie about having a kid. Like, oh, sorry, my kid.
Yeah.
Dial 911.
You know what really scares me is like when you're walking through like a big campus, like a college campus, and there's like the emergency buttons.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's just like a horror film to me, bro. I'm like, someone's about ready to come rape my ass if they have these out here. Because they don't just have them out here for no reason. Like, people have been hurt.
People used to get mad at me at college because, like, any of my female friends that lived in the dorm closest, which is like right next door, I'd just be like, bye. And they'd be like, you're not gonna walk them? I was like, why would I walk them? You can see it from here. And they're like, are you serious? I'm like, yes.
I'll watch them.
Yeah. And then they like go on this whole thing about women. And then I was like, here's the deal. If I treat every lady special, then my lady won't feel special.
Oh my God.
So when I walk her back to her dorm, she know.
Oh my God.
Because if you treat every lady like that, there's going to be times where she's like, I just feel like you don't treat me any different than any of your friends. And then you're going to have to be like, get her flowers every fucking day.
Fuck that.
But if you're like, if she sees that your female friends, you're like, peace, girl.
Right.
And then you're like, oh, let me walk you, babe. She's like, he loves me.
That's so fucking funny, but also probably very true.
Very practical.
It really is. These females, man, be on some shit.
Sometimes these males be on some shit.
True.
Sometimes everybody be on some shit, bruh.
Yeah. It's pretty fucking nuts out here in these streets, y'all.
In these streets, they don't even know on these college campuses.
People getting raped. Watch out if you're near one.
You think they only happen at, oh, you talking about college campuses?
Like if you're out there at night, dog, and you see that blue light, you know some shit's gone down. And you need to watch the fuck out. Dude, okay, I have a question for you. This is like, I hate confrontation, but this is one thing I probably would really do. So say you see someone getting raped, and it's just like, you're like just walking, like you, and like, maybe you're coming back from like eating like dinner or something, and you just like hear like someone saying help. And it's not like something super crazy, but like you hear like rustling, like, you know, so like stuff like that. And it's not like she's screaming yet. Like he's just trying.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I mean, you have to do something.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm like, hey girl, like, I don't know if I'm the right person for this, but I'm going to try.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you hope you're in a group.
Or do you at least call like 911?
You have to do something.
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying you have to get involved, but like call 911 and be like, dude, someone get raped.
I'm saying
right
you
here.
might have to get involved. Like,
True.
Like, you should probably call 911 and then get involved. At least be like, hey.
But it's so nuts to me that people walk away from that shit.
Yeah, well, or like they walk away from the noises. That's why they tell women to say fire. Because people come for fire, but not help.
That's so, what the fuck? If I'm screaming to help, bitch, help me.
Yeah, that's what they say.
I wouldn't be screaming help if I fucking didn't need it.
Could you imagine you run to a fire though? And you get tricked.
No, bro. What if you're like, think someone's getting raped?
Like, and
Hold
also,
on one second. I got this thing.
Okay.
You think someone's getting raped, and you go and you're like, I'm gonna help them. Like, I'm gonna do this. Like, you just get that one wave of courage, and then they rob you. It's like a couple.
Oh, it's a couple faking it, dude. I would be so seething mad, dude. I'd be like, I came here out the goodness of my fucking heart. I was gonna risk my life for your fucking life. Oh, dude, I would be so mad. Dude, I'd be like, I'm taking mental pictures. I'm like, I'll sketch it myself, bitch. I'm gonna find you.
I also feel like you may never help someone. You may be like, oh, you really getting raped over there, girl?
I know. Wouldn't that be the worst type of jading? That would be the worst type of jading.
It really would be. It would be awful. I would just be like, oh, I don't know what I would do.
It probably changed like a big chunk of my worldview, honestly.
You're all just a bunch of fucking thieves.
Dude, that would be horrible. Don't do that.
Yeah, please do not fake a rape.
Yeah. Oh my God.
We want to be able to help you if you are,
or believe, or anything. That's no.
Yeah. Don't be a Bonnie and Clyde situation. Modern day.
Well, I don't think that's what they did. They robbed banks.
Why no?
They didn't go to the bank like,
it's the modern version.
Everyone's a bank now. But do you know, like, half the nation was on their side because it was during the Great Depression. Everyone kind of had a chip on their shoulder about banks, and they were only robbing banks. They never robbed people. So, like, people helped them, like, legitimately.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Sad story.
Sad story. Oh, man. I had something to go off of with all that.
Classic you.
Oh, dude, anytime I do see something like that in public, though, like, and I'm not saying to the degree of that, but just something like where someone starts acting up, and so it's like everyone has to kind of get involved or whatever. There's always just a part of me that's like, especially to the perpetrator, like not only are you like trying to hurt somebody else, you know what I mean? It's like you're fucking like, why are you doing this? Because like now we all have to change our lives for you because you're such a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Like the fact that you're also like
it's kind of selfish.
The fact that you're changing anyone's life is already like frustrates me enough. And now you're having to change like 5 people's lives or whatever. And it's just like, you fucking asshole. You know what else you could have done? You could have just had another beer and gone home and jacked off, you dumb bitch.
I know, dude. Post nut clarity.
It's just like so frustrating, dude. It just makes me so mad.
They're assholes, man. They're selfish.
They are. I mean, obviously that's like almost inherent. Like it's not like we're discovering something here, but it's just like the selfishness on so many levels. Like, and every level is just as bad. It's just like, why are you like this?
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's like they make sex toys now.
Yeah. Right. I mean, I don't know what I was gonna say. I'm sure you could find someone.
Do you like the sex toys that look like mouths and shit?
I actually prefer them.
No fucking way. They kind of creep me out.
No, I prefer them. I don't.
That's so
something about
interesting.
just fucking like a plastic thing doesn't like.
But a plastic mouth is fine.
But like the look of a mouth, I can imagine like someone like, you know.
That is so interesting. I think they kind of freak me out. That's so interesting to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like with like flesh and shit, like I prefer like
the mouth ones.
No, like the butt. But like it looks like a butthole.
But well, duh. But you're fine if it's just the butthole, or you want cheek?
Oh, cheek too.
That's so interesting to me.
Yeah. Like I have one that's literally modeled.
I like less frills.
I have one that's literally modeled after a porn star. Like they took a cast of his asshole and his butt cheeks and made a mini model of it for you to fuck. So it's like you're fucking him.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I mean they have them for vaginas too. But that is so interesting to me.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Well, no, not the casting. I know the casting part. Like that's been around for a long time. That you prefer it to look like the body part. That's what's interesting to me. Because they kind of freak me out.
Why?
Just a fake mouth?
So?
It freaks me out, man.
It feels the same. Like if it felt like a real mouth, I don't think I could probably do it. Like that'd be kind of weird. But like they feel the exact same. So it's like,
Yeah.
and they're usually better quality when they look like a replica of something. And so, I don't know, it just feels better, I think. I don't think I've ever actually had a mouth one, but I wouldn't mind a mouth one. I don't like, it doesn't freak me out.
It freaks me out. I think it's because it's like a dismembered body part.
Oh my God.
Well, because like sex dolls don't freak me out.
No, I know what you mean.
Okay, like let me put it in perspective for you. Like to me,
Would you get
this is the same to me. Is it looks like, would you do a sex toy that literally was a whole head, but just the head?
Probably not.
Kind of freaky, right?
Yeah, that's kind of freaky.
That's how it feels to me about like just a mouth.
That's weird.
I don't know if it is. Maybe you're the weird one here.
I mean, it could be. Have you seen the fucking ones that like are like half bodies?
Yeah, see, I don't like those either because that's what it reminds me of too.
It's just too like, why don't you just find someone at that point?
Or
it's a lot of work.
Or just have like a sex doll.
Yeah, but it's a lot of work too. They're like flopping it on there and like spreading. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, to me, the two signs, and no judgment here, but the two signs to me for that, especially if they're not like doing OnlyFans, is like, oh, you're either like a freak, like I mean, like in the bedroom, you know, like, whoa, that's intimidating, or you are very lonely.
Yeah, no, that's the truth.
That's what I feel like. I feel like those are the two options there.
I feel like more often than not, it's probably that you're lonely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I feel like the freak one's like 1 in a million.
Yeah. No, I definitely don't want something that I have to put work into. I'd rather just,
try to hook up.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're if you're gonna put some work into something, put work into messaging somebody.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. Would you do a cast of a vagina though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Vagina is a little different for me. I don't know why, but I think it's because everything around the hole. You know what I mean? Like they don't usually do like lips. Do you know what I mean?
But like, what if it was like everything? Like you could spread it open and like it's like an anatomy thing.
Now we're like kind of getting to the point where I'm kind of weirded out by it. Like I would like I've seen butthole ones, but usually they're just the butthole. I don't. If they had the butt cheeks, I'd be like, no. I'd be like, nope. I don't. It just reminds me almost of things you mount. You know what I mean? Like when you kill an animal and like you mount the deer's head.
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels too brutal.
I mean, it doesn't have like little hairs on it or anything weird.
Hey man, you asked my opinion. I'm giving you my opinion.
Yeah, no, I definitely get that though. I prefer it though. I'd rather, I don't know, like just putting my money into like a plastic, like fucking jerk off thing. I don't know. Like it just seems more meaningful.
Why do I need a meaningful thing for a sex toy?
I don't know, dog.
You're like, I want to emotionally connect with my sex toy. I want it to tell me it loves me. Look, you just like, you put your finger on the lips and you're like, I love you.
Ew,
and
no.
move it like a puppet.
No. No.
I love you too.
No. Oh my God.
Do a whole role play with it.
No, hell fucking no.
You love it. It's just like your other stuff. You're just keeping it inside because you feel like you can't show the rest of the world.
I don't know if I could do a sex doll.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think we've kind of talked about it. Could you do a sex robot?
It would have to be a very convincing person for me to be able to do a sex robot. Like it would have to be basically like you can't really tell a difference unless you like really analyze it.
Could you do a sex robot that is not necessarily trying to look exactly human, but like
no,
just off, like not like the one bitch that moves and like has fake silicone skin. I'm saying
basically
like I'm saying like most of the
chick.
Yeah, but she has like gears and shit. Like I'm saying, if most of the body is still kind of robotic-y as far as like smooth and da-da-da, but like it's not trying to imitate skin. But the spots where you like insert are like really great.
I don't know.
You'd have to see it.
Yeah, I have to see it. It can't be all like,
I can't have them attempting to look human and then looking like off.
yeah,
Like, you know what I mean?
I'm like, you gonna kill me, bitch?
Yeah, like I can't do that. Like they can't look like real dolls. You know what I mean? Like
It like wakes up, it's like hovering over your bed.
dun, 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 dun. Like that'd be freaky as fuck.
I'm like, get away, demon.
I don't know what I'm saying, dude. Yeah, it'd have to be in a weird spot. Slash, I don't know if I could do sex robots. There'd be too much in my head going on.
Yeah,
I'd be like, is this a person? Is this a thing? Can it think?
How do you feel, baby?
Are we gonna look back in 15 years and just realize we're all doing slavery? Like,
oh, classic you, classic blue.
yeah, that would be my problem. That's why I don't know if I
Goes
could.
to authoritarian dystopia.
Yeah, like that's why I'd be afraid of. It's like 20 years. We're like, oh shit, I was owned a sex slave for 20 years. But
Yeah.
but Apple sold it to me.
Did you hear about CD Projekt Red?
What about them?
They got hacked recently.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
And they
hack.
had a ransom note.
Yeah, they're just like, guys, we're not doing it. We just let you know we got hacked, so some stuff might come out.
Yeah. I was like, that's so funny. Like, we can't afford to do it after these refunds, dog.
Well, I think they were just like, if they open themselves up to paying people, then. Well, like example is the United States never negotiates with hostages. For hostages, people can, like their parent, like the families can. So that's why they try to go only for rich families, because they rather just pay in and give them back. But like the United States plans to like get them, and they always try to get the people back as long as they're still alive. Like it might take a year or two, but they'll get them back. And because of that, the United States has the least kidnapped tourists all over the world.
Oh, that's crazy.
And people who try to kidnap people purposely go for people in other countries typically, because most European countries pay.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. So I think CD Projekt Red's like, we're not going to make ourselves a target to get hacked all the time.
Right? Hell no.
Yeah. They're going the good old USA way.
Thank you so much if you made it this far on this crazy train.
Talked about a lot.
We did. Yeah, so we
Do you even know where you're going?
no.
We are the champion.
No. So yeah, this podcast episode was brought to you by East Tree CBD.
Yeah. SW10 at easttreecbd.com, guys. Get your stuff.
Hit it up.
And
we smoked on the punch cake, and we did like 3 bowls.
No, we're still on our second, bro.
Oh shit! Oh, we only did 2 bowls. Got pretty high. Where are you at?
I think I stayed at 7 the whole time.
Oh, that sucks. That's sad.
It is.
I went up and then came back down,
Never went up.
and I'm at like a 7.
Nice.
7 now. Yeah.
Real quick, I want to shout out once again a friend of the show, Pass the Blunt podcast. I don't know.
Yeah.
She's just I really been enjoying her stuff.
Go check out her shit.
Yeah, check it out. Show her some love. Maybe leave comments like we sent you. And if you want to follow us on anything, or Smoke With Us podcast on anything that we're on, and Twitter, we're SW Podcast. And you guys should be checking it out, because probably in the next week, actually by the time you're listening to this, we should be starting. Got some surprises coming, and we're getting sneak peeks on our Twitter. So check it out. SW Podcast, SWPOT Cast.
Yeah, so we're gonna send you out like we always do with Saint Warhead's Sparkler.
Smoke weed every day.
Day.
I've been wavy for the longest, need the rest of y'all to catch up to me. Terpene gravy for my bong hit, so every hit is extra gooey. Then I light it extra doobie, get high while I Netflix movies. Pass it to my baby, muffled coffee, my face next to boobies. I like to get high a lot, My girls to take smaller dabs because we have to buy a lot. I hate it when my light is lost, don't you too? That shit sucks, anywho I got shit to do. Need a smoker then after fuck, no I don't wanna work with you. All you other rappers suck, I told you I got work to do, so will you please get off my nuts? Sorry, don't think I'm high enough. Nope, light another up. Coughing while we mobbing, drop the glob and when the glow is up. 99 problems, think I solved until I sober up. My squad do this often, we hot boxing if we pulling up.
99 problems, think I solved them till I sober up. My squad do this often, we hot boxing if we pull
I like my
dip drip.
It light up like a spark. I like my
Dip drip.
It light up like a spark. I like my
Dip drip.
It light up like a spark. I like my
Dip drip.
It light up like a spark. I like my
Dip drip.
It light up like a spark. I like my
Dip drip.
It light up like a spark. I like my
Dip drip.
It light up like a spark. I like my
Dip drip.
It light up like a spark. Dabs got my fingers sticky like I'm Peter Parker. Feeling like a king, scrolling memes with scenes from Arthur. Sauce has terpenes, diamonds looking like it's tartar. All my friends grow weed, we got some inner city farmers. It don't matter if you broke or not, you can find a way to smoke some pot. Every spot is overstocked and every block an open shop. And everybody's high, you can't even find a sober cop. Every night I'm stoned, then I zone out and play Overwatch. Then I get hungry as I'm looking for some shows to watch. Baby plug me with some munchies, all of a sudden I'm dozing off.
Then I get hungry as I'm looking for some shows to watch. Baby plug me with some munchies, all of a sudden I'm
I
done.
like my
Dip drip.
It light up like a spark. I like my
Dip drip.
It light up like a spark. I like my
Dip drip.
It light up like a spark. I like my
Dip drip.
It light up like a spark. I like my
Dip drip.
It light up like a spark. I like my
Dip drip.
It light up like a spark. I like my
Dip drip.
It light up like a spark. I like my
Dip drip.
It light up like a spark.